California, Washington ordered Black Lives Matter to cease fundraising, threaten legal action over missing financial records. 2 states have ordered Black Lives Matter to cease fundraising operations over concerns over how donations have been used. California and Washington, both heavily Democratic, sent letters to the Black Lives Matter Global Network Incorporated last month, threatening the group with legal action over potential violations of financial reporting laws. There's going to be a reckoning for all that money they got as the leaders buy houses and property, and people act like it wasn't just a Ponzi scheme or a get-rich-quick scheme or anything like that, or nobody would take advantage of such a movement. Nobody would take advantage of this kind of encouragement, and it was all based on reality, not based on a fictitious idea with the end result to hopefully get a president taken off. The Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation is legal entity of the National Black Lives Matter movement and has received tens of millions of dollars in donations in the recent years. The foundation took in over $90 million in 2020. $90 million. The year protests and riots erupted over the death of George Floyd. The organization has since faced backlash from local leaders who claim the umbrella group has been tight and secretive about the amounts of cash it raised. Of course it has. But they should face the reckoning. California Department of Justice sent a letter to Black Lives Matter on January 31st, threatening to hold the organization leadership liable to if $60 million worth of donations received is not correctly reported within 60 days. The organization Black Lives Matter Global Network Foundation Incorporated is delinquent with the Registry of the Charitable Trusts for failing to submit required annual reports, the letter said. I love that they're being held accountable for all the money that they took in. But will they be completely held accountable, and will some lawyers come to the rescue? Some activist lawyers, which I love to see. Let me know your thoughts on where this money is going and what they actually have been doing with it, and will they ever face reckoning? Because I think, which isn't always right and usually not right, is that nothing will happen and they'll slowly just dwindle in the wind, and we'll all forget about Black Lives Matter and what it all stood for. But it seemed like it was going to be here forever. It seemed like it was going to be the next political party, maybe. We could have the Black Lives Matter candidate. We could have the Black Lives Matter election fund that only candidates that support the Black Lives Matter cause would be able to receive these funds, because nothing is better to money laundry than a little campaign fund. Right, Maxine Waters? As you paid your daughter over $1 million for what? Oh yeah, consulting. I love a good consulting gig, don't you? Bada bing, bada boom. That's what Black Lives Matter should do. Just, we hired a bunch of consultants. We saw nothing from it. I want to be a consultant when I grow up.